La 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 la
Good evening and happy Zelda today. Again, today. Hey guys, welcome back. The vacation may be over, but I still have a few extra streams up my sleeve. So today's a Thursday, and I had some time. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna put in an extra stream this week. It's gonna be a Thursday stream. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing in the coming days, but yeah, weeks or whatever, but probably not. But for this week, it definitely is. Also because I'm busy tomorrow, Friday, so yeah, it fit pretty well to a Thursday stream this time. But welcome in. Hello, Champion, who is looking very much forward to Oracle of Ages and Seasons. And was jamming to Rito Village theme. We also have Mooney in the chat. I did apparently remember to unlock the basement door. That's good. That's good. Welcome in, Mooney. Ranger is here too. Hey, Ranger. Oh, hey there, bud. Hey there. What's up? Real High is also here. Hey. I almost called you boss, but I guess I'm boss. We're both bosses. Hey, boss. What's up, boss? Hey, Real High. Good to see you. Why did that? Well, yeah. Anyway, you guys can't see that. That's a mod thing. Anyway, I had another weird message there. Anyway, we had a bot message, but it was taken care of. You forgot to log it. I've been to McDonald's for Sarah. Oh shit. Yeah. Well, I'll allow it. What did you get? Yeah, Championism is an expert on the McDonald's menu. Last minute change to schedule. Yes, exactly. I did promise on Sunday that I was gonna stream Saturday and Sunday, but I saw an opportunity because on the other channel that I stream, there's usually streams from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's in Danish, so that's why I don't really advertise it here. But the guy, so usually I try to not stream on those days and actually be a moderator and be supportive of that stuff. So I usually don't stream in, like, when I don't have vacation. I usually don't stream those days on this channel. But the guy who usually streams on Thursdays is he's got PC problems at the moment, so he can't stream Switch games because his capture card is weird. So I was like, you know what? If you're not streaming on that channel, then I can stream on my own channel. So I'm gonna do that. You're still at work, so it's fine for me. Yeah, but yeah, it was a last minute change. I'm glad you called it Real High. So yeah. Hey Anna, welcome. Hope you had a nice time at the movies. When he says tasty cheese menu with Coke and fries, 6 chili cheese poppers, and a caramel sun. Holy crap, you've been eating like a king. A whole menu and extra sides and a caramel. I mean, the caramel sundae is freaking amazing. Hey chicken, what's up? So we're going to play a new game today. We finished Link's Awakening last time, which was, it was a little late when I did the it was a little late when I did the game rating. It was like, I think we were done with streaming 1:15 midnight. So for me that was pretty late, but it was all worth it on Sunday when we finished Link's Awakening. Oh my god, and it's already on a 210 streams. I feel like it was yesterday you had 200, but apparently I streamed 10 streams since then. Holy crap. Your streak is still doing well, so that's good. What movie? It was the new Spider-Man, as far as I'm apprised. It was an awesome movie. Touchy to shit a few too. Oh, I'm gonna watch it at some point. I've watched all the others, so yeah. Who says I'm a sucker for chili cheese poppers? They are deep fried crack. I don't like it, but again, I don't like spicy stuff. So, you asked the wife about seeing Disclosure Day Sunday, but didn't. I also want to see that one. I also want to see the Odyssey. I was actually invited to watch the Odyssey next week, but I am currently not in a position to go to the movies right there. Yeah, that much. So, but still. And it just had 4 and a Bacon King. So, oh my god, yeah, Bacon King is very filling also. Holy crap. And it says I have my streak on this channel, but I think I lost on it. Yeah, I hope you haven't. Seamus says you should try and order a big tasty bacon and remove the onions, tomatoes, and stuff. Why remove all the good parts? Mooney had the same reaction. Anyway, so we're gonna start a new game today because they're bad for you. That's not true. That's not true. Today, let's go to the other screen. Let's go to the timeline screen. Today we are playing this game, The Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Ages. Yeah, I know Chicken will agree with you, but you guys are weird. You guys are weird like that. Don't look very much like a line. I don't. Oh, it has taken us ages to get this far, right? But yeah, we're here, Oracle of Ages and Seasons. I was originally gonna play Seasons first, but I was like, last time I played these two games, I played Seasons then Ages. So this time we're gonna play Ages and Seasons because you can carry over your progress between, like, not progress per se, but like if you complete one game and get the secret code and put it into the next game, you get extra events, but you also get a secret ending. So that's what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna start with Ages and Seasons. The difference between these two games, gameplay wise. No, we can get to that. Yeah, Champ and Chicken have their pickiness in common. Yeah, they definitely do. That's the only thing. Nah, I don't know. I don't know about that, but you two have more things in common than you realize, I think. Apart from your name color, but yeah. Let's see. So, Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Ages. The reason they're on the same is because they are basically taking place at the same time, and you can sort of choose which orders to do them in. Like, it doesn't really matter lore-wise or story-wise which order you do them in, as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah. Boy. They both start with CH, actually. So, hey, AJ, welcome in. Hello. So, where are we coming from here? So, we are still the same Link who we met in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. The little guy who woke up in the middle of the night to telepathic ghosty messages from Zelda. Then he saved Hyrule. Then he went on a little adventure, saved the Windfish, Koholint Island gone, all that stuff. And then, of course, Link comes back after his journey. Like, this is the newest iteration of the timeline. It's the timeline that's on the official Zelda.com site. Usually, like back in the day, in Hyrule Historia, these games were actually switched around so that these games happened, like, Link went on a journey. Well, no, wait, Link before going on a journey did the Oracle stuff. And then he goes on a journey and the Link's Awakening happens stuff. But in this iteration, it's Link goes on a journey. The Link's Awakening happens on his way back. Then he goes on to continue back to Hyrule, where Oracle of Seasons and Ages takes place. Scotty was doing memes on my Discord. Said he needed a smoky GIF, then a B and a 4, and then a GIF of a stream. So smoke before stream. So I'm guessing his smoke is just really long. He is on his way. I'm pretty sure. I think from what I remember story-wise, I prefer Ages than Seasons, or it's the other way around. Yeah, okay. I don't remember if that makes that much. Yeah, if that is much of a difference there, but yeah. Also, you guys are on fire today. The chicken likes lettuce, fresh cucumbers, and fresh tomato in the burger, but no onions. Okay. Yeah. Why are you so mean to me? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like all of a sudden, blah, blah, blah. If you're being bullied, says AJ, I'm sure you did something. That's what that meant when he did not make any sense of the rebus, as we call it in Danish. You're hungry, didn't investigate. You were no, that was before you got your food, right? The chicken has lettuce and cucumber in his pancakes, or like food pancakes, I'm guessing, not like the sweet kind. Anyway, I'm trying to do a presentation here. Where am I? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about Oracle Ages and Seasons. So Link comes back from his journey. It's the same Link that we know from A Link to the Past, A Link's Awakening. He comes back. Then he something happens with. We'll see that, but he comes back. But then in Oracle of Ages, which we're gonna play today, just slow down. Igor has to make his intro. Thank you, man. Thank you. Exactly. I'm trying to make my intro. You guys are just talking over me. Oh my god. Anyway, what a first world problem for a streamer, huh? Oh my god, my chat is talking too much. Oh. So I love how much you guys are talking. Don't worry, I love it. I'm just trying to both be part of it and also do my presentation and anyway. Hey, show off. Thank you for the lurk. So Oracle of Ages is the first game we're gonna play, and it takes place in a different part of a different world, basically called Labyrinth. So we're leaving Hyrule for this parallel kind of place called Labyrinth. And that's pretty cool. So the reason he gets taken to Labyrinth is because one of the oracles, who are basically representations of the three golden goddesses, the Oracle of Ages, Nehru, is in trouble, and that's why Link gets transported to this world where Nehru, the Oracle of Ages, resides. She's in some kind of, subliminal space between. This is my theory, between the heavens and Hyrule, like some kind of pocket dimension, I guess. But yeah, that's where everything takes place. No, it's fine. I love how much. I just don't want you guys to think like, oh my god. We used to. I didn't see it, but Show Off did that on-screen celebration. Thank you so much for the bits. I hope everyone saw it because I only have my OBS stream up, so I don't have the Twitch stream out. That was cool. Thank you so much. I'm glad I have the alerts so that I actually notice. So thank you so much, Show. You're showing off. Also, I do need to say something here that I have realized. Something that may change some stuff going forward. I was watching some shorts, and now that I'm doing some of Zelda stuff, I'm getting shorts on Zelda lore. And there was a short about what was it about? I think it was about the Kokiri and the origin of the Kokiri. So this person, she did a video on how where the Kokiri come from. And then she was saying stuff like the Kokiri used to be Hylian, but then they went to the woods. And I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. But it turns out that information is something she got from Hyrule Encyclopedia from Dark Horse Comics. So the second book in the Historia series, basically, which came out later than Hyrule Historia, apparently that encyclopedia has a bunch of thanks for lurking, has a bunch of inaccuracies. So I think there was I think the Zelda wiki or something that has a list of all the inaccuracies of this book. So I have based some of my encyclopedia entries on the encyclopedia, the Hyrule encyclopedia. So I need to go back and check that and see if I made any mistakes. So I might actually do a revised version. I also need to add some more artifacts and stuff, but at some point I might do a revised version because I think my Termina description is based on encyclopedia, and I think that's one of the issues. That's one of the entries that has an issue because they talk about Termina being a product of Skull Kid's trauma and stuff like that, whereas in Hyrule Historia they say it's just a parallel dimension, and it's a whole mess. So the reason I found out was not because she said that it was like there was inaccuracies, but I read the comments on the video, and everyone was like up in arms about this. Like, no, you're basing this on wrong information. And I was like, I've been doing that. That's bad. Then I got to go back and check. But it did also seem weird to me because the Kokiri are in the game. It is said that they are, the children of the Deku Tree. The Deku Tree is also the Deku Tree changed the Kokiri to be Koroks. He couldn't do that if they were just normal Hylians residing in the forest, right? So, and there was also another thing with like, it's just a myth that the Kokiri can't leave the forest. Like you see them in the cinematic and stuff, but like it's just a myth because, it's just something to keep them in there basically, and not get lost in the Lost Woods. And I was like, but they don't get lost in the Lost Woods. They can actually walk around in there without getting lost. We see Mito in there. We see another, I think she's called not Fido, but like something with an F. Another, a girl Kokiri in there and stuff. So it's just like that whole short. I think she felt a little sad, that's how everyone was commenting on that. And I don't really blame her for using the encyclopedia as a reputable source, but it is a problem that it is sort of the headcanon of the authors of that book rather than the official thing. It's something like maybe they took something from an interview, maybe they misunderstood something. It's actually really inaccurate, and I guess that's a bit of a problem, right? So I need to figure out that list of inaccuracies and see what have I based some of my stuff on the wrong stuff, and then we have to go back to Hyrule Historia and confirm it, right? So anyway, that was a bit of a sidetrack, but I still wanted to say it that I've been thinking about that because I want this. I know a lot of what I talk about is based on player theories, just something the community of Zelda has come up with from looking at the games and looking at, okay, so this game says this, what can we take from that? And yeah, but I still don't want it to be completely, like I don't want to take something that I think is official and then sort of talk about it as if it is official when it actually has issues. So yeah, I just wanted to mention it. It's also an interesting thing, right? So I see Ranger taking notes. That's good. Okay, Chicken is really liking hot wings. And Chamberlain really likes the nuggets from McDonald's. Oh, okay. Beings lost in the Lost Woods does change into another being. Kokiris could be former Highlands, which is then transformed into Koroks. Yes, but again, it's it is said that the Koroks came from the Kokiri changing with the Deku Tree changing them to a more fitting shape of the sea, like the ocean, the flooded ocean or whatever. Like because it was apparently more convenient for them to be little seed people than to be little children. So yeah, but that also kind of means that it's the Deku Tree that has created them possibly. So I don't know. It's just a whole thing. Real High says, concerning Nintendo themselves can't even make up their mind what's officially. I mean, yeah, still. But it was very interesting to see. Oh my god, we're getting rated. Hey, Prismo, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you were enjoying Outer Wilds. I was enjoying watching you. It's such an amazing game. Prismo doing a blind playthrough at the moment of Outer Wilds. So don't say anything if you played it. Prismo needs to discover all the secrets on his own. Okay, but thanks so much for the raid. I've just been talking about where we are in the timeline. I've just been talking about revising some information because I have based some of my information on a wrong source. So I'm I'm just saying that there might be some changes in my documents in the near future. But that such is the nature of Zelda lore. Thanks for saying that. You're welcome. You're welcome. I for me, it's important that whenever someone plays Outer Wilds for the first time, they haven't looked up the game. They don't know anything about the twists or anything like that. It's just such a joy to watch new players play through Outer Wilds and have the same experience that I did when I played it the first time, because it is both Outer Wilds and the DLC are generational games. They are some of the best games made in the last 10 years. So yeah, that's how strongly I feel about Outer Wilds. Hey, Scotty's here now. Lebrina, here we go. Thank you so much, Scotty, for the subscription. Let's go. 71 months. My God. Mooney was like worried a bit, like, where's Scotty? He hasn't been missing anything. Where is he? And there you are. Did you get lost in the smoke? Somebody beamed Scotty on down here. Turtle says exactly why I recommended it as a blind playthrough. As blind as possible. Yeah, exactly. That's good. You know. Outer Wilds is a wild experience, says Mooney. It's a wild experience, and it's kind of out there. Okay. You can mock me. It's okay. Anyway, Prismo said, I didn't know many people felt like that. It's the first time I heard about the game. I've been under a rock. I wouldn't say that. It's kind of, if you like indie games, it's one of those games that have been really, really hailed. But like, if you don't really interest yourself with the more, like, if you don't have a deep interest where you like try to get information about the newest games and stuff like that, it might not really be a game that you will hear about in the sort of the more popular pop culture media. But it is, as Turtle says, a cult classic. And if you are a bit of a game connoisseur, it's one of those games. It's the same with Undertale. If you hadn't heard about Undertale before you played it, that one was, when it came out, a phenomenon. So I have never actually played Undertale. But I've seen like 4 different playthroughs. So I feel like I played it myself, but I actually haven't. So anyway, you want to hear a little solo characters never played it? Yeah. Okay, I think I've been doing enough introing here. let's just see the intro to the game and then let the game speak for itself, I think. All you guys are introducing me to different card games. Yeah, and we're happy to do so. It's always nice to share the goods with people. It's just that's what gaming's all about. Not all about, but that's one of the joys of gaming. It's teaching people about great games and letting them teach us, the rest of us, about great games. It's just, share it. Share the joy. Anyway, before this gets cringy, let me... Oh, I'm kidding. Actually, yeah, I have to go... We're going 2D again, aren't we? Let me just, before we start, let me just take another game so that we don't spoil the intro. Let's do Kirby. Enjoy the music while I change the aspect here. Who played this amazing classic as kids? I certainly did. It was one of my first Game Boy games. Okay. Then we kind of have to fit it inside this. Oh. Boy. There we go. Hey Cindy, what's up? Just mad for Game Boy Pocket. Show Off also played it. Nice. Okay. I felt like I was good at it, but most likely wasn't. Okay. Show Off, yeah, Show Off played it. What's up, Sunday? Welcome in. Scotty says, I kinda got lost in smoke. Went down to the local spar while smoking, and the second I had done my light shopping and was on my merry way out, I got caught in an absolute shite storm of downpour and windiness. Oh god. 'Twas as if the grossest didn't want me to his wee shop just yet. Blasphemy? I'm not sure what's blasphemy, but anyway. Oh, leave. Leave? What did I say? Show your screen? Let me just clear up what the hell was going on here. Blast for me, blast for you, blast for everybody. Your screen is blasphemy. Oh. I don't know why. but I guess. Anyway, let's get started. Originals. Oh. I mean, I'm on the Switch. It doesn't get more original than that. Look at him. It's Link. He's riding off in the sunset or something. It's donkey. Yeah, it does kind of look like a donkey, doesn't it? That's Hyrule Castle. Is that the Triforce? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say as well, Woody. Let's take that after this. Scotty's already answered, but I'll take it for good measure. Anyway. That's my old save file. So I think for this game, maybe we can turn it down just a tiny bit because it's gonna be a little grainy in the ears. But yeah, of the two games, like Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, they were released at the same time, developed at the same time. One was more puzzle heavy, the other was more sort of action heavy, and Ages is supposed to be the puzzle heavy one. So it should get the better puzzle score in the end, but we'll see if I agree. So yeah, you have the new game, you have the secrets, you have the game link. You can't really do that apparently. Oh yeah, that's if you have the link cable, that's right. You have the secret passwords. Anyway, new game. Let's call him what he's called. He's called Link. So lots of puzzles mean there's already good puzzles, so that's true. Alright, here we go. Let me actually make sure it doesn't crackle or anything like that. Accept our quest, hero. Okay. Sure. Like the story in Ages, yeah. When it's taking it just says that this one is more puzzle, not that they're better. Yeah. Scotty says, oh yeah, I really need detail in the composition of the Lena and Holotron town themes. Try and give them a hard listen and see if you can see what I'm on about. Okay. Yeah, we're getting dropped in the middle of the middle. I don't know. I don't have anything. Help! Help! That was frightening. I was suddenly attacked. Thank you, traveler. What is your name? Link, is it? I see a Triforce on the back of your left hand. That is the sign of a Hyrulean hero. That must be why the beasts fled. I am Impa, nurse to Hyrule's Princess Zelda. I am looking for a singer named Nehru. Will you help me look, Link? I'd feel safer with you nearby. It's cool to think about these two games made by people from Capcom, Sega, and Nintendo. Not Nintendo only. Yeah, I think primarily Capcom, right? I think that's where the primary, like the team that was, you know. Oh, that's what you mean. The team was made up of people from Capcom, Sega, and Nintendo. Yeah. What a great spot, huh? Such clean air. Whoa, wow. Now I only time could stop. This is the Animals Utopia. Ooh. Oh, that's it. This rock with a triangle is a sign. Could you move this rock for me, Link? I think the main thing is that it wasn't primarily made by the Zelda team either, and that's kind of something you can feel in the gameplay and in both the game and the story and stuff. But yeah, but okay, what are you doing? Hurry and move this. Thank you. Now let's go. That's kind of sus. But there is one very interesting detail. There's one interesting detail about that team, which is that one of the main people in that team was Hidemaru? No, it was Fujibayashi, who is the current director of the Zelda series. So AJ says, "Lurky time, have fun." Okay, have a nice lurk. Cunty's like, James says, Minish Cap was made by Capcom. It's a great game. Yeah, it's an okay game. It's a... Oh, someone's singing. No, I have to hear a neighbor song. How charming. Shh, I can't hear neighbor sing. Neighbor's the best singer in their Britain. La la lee, la 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 lee. Is that all? Switch Zelda's ordered. Link's Awakening showed up today. The others will be in a few days. Nice, real high. Let's go. Oh. You need to push the bear. Sit here and listen. How charming. Alright. Isn't it enchanting? There's Nehru. A little cutscene here. Look at the Triforce on his hand. You're Hyrule's messengers, aren't you? Imp and Link, right? A bird brought message of your arrival. My name is Ralph. I'm an old friend of Nehru's. We're counting on you. Thank you. You've come all the way from Hyrule, correct? Pleased to meet you. I'm Nehru. I've been very worried after hearing that Labrina would face many evil troubles. Don't worry, Nehru. I'm here. I'll chase away any beast that comes near you. Sorry, Link. I doubt we'll need you. I'm sorry, Link. Ralph is always like this when it comes to me, but I feel that something evil is approaching just as Ralph claims. Uh-oh. You are correct. Not bad for a diva. Not bad for Nehru. Oracle of Ages. Something terrible will happen right now. Before your very eyes. Uh-oh. Thank you, Link. You allowed me to pass through the sacred barrier. I've been waiting for this moment. I am the Ran, sorceress of shadows. Nehru, Oracle of Ages, I shall make your body my own. Cheek balloons, balloon. Yeah. Totally sus-engaged. Turn it down a little bit for me as well. It's kind of loud. What are you doing to Nehru? I'll cut you in two if you don't let her go. Ha! Aren't you brave, turning a sword at me? If you cut me, it's Nehru who dies. Nehru's no mere diva. She's the Oracle of Ages who controls time. Oh wait, that's what she's saying. Now the Oracle's powers are mine. I can travel through time as I choose. Now a new age shall begin. The age of darkness. Okay, I need to work on my life. I shall go to the past and do as I please. Uh-oh. We're not going to the future, we're going to the past. She's gonna take you back to the past. I guess something like that. What? She's making all sorts of weird stuff. That Varan. Varan. That Varan. That Varan. She couldn't touch the stone, so she used you to get in here. I've known Nero as the Oracle of Ages since she was a child. I've always been beside her, protecting her. But now this, Nehru. Nehru, wait, I'll save you. Nehru! Oh, Link, you saved me. To think I was possessed. Shadows were surrounding the Oracle of Ages, so I came hoping to take her to Hyrule. I had no idea this would happen. That Varan lady is frightening. I was forced to do her will in spite of myself. Varan said she'd go back in time. She must be planning to use Nehru's power to launch some sort of plan. In the past, Labrina already feels the effects. If it's true, we must stop her. Oh, my limbs feel so heavy after what Varan did. I can't move them very easily. Link, if the Triforce on your left hand is real, then you may be the hero who will save this world. Please help us. Ah, yes. Zelda entrusted this sword to me. You may use it. We got our hero's wooden sword. Wow, a wooden sword. Hold A or B to charge it up. Ralph, is he looking for Super Nintendo channels? Oh my fucking god. That's a deep cut. Here's the thoughts to Scotty. Could you travel to a different timeline and leave everyone in this particular one be? Yeah, I guess. Then Labrina would be fucked, and that's it, I guess. You got a wood. Link, can you go meet the Mako Tree in Lina Village? The Mako Tree is the guardian of Labrina. Surely she can help. Nehru's house is in the woods east of here. I'll be there. All right. Was a Q for Raren? Link, please save Nehru. This game is very action, trouble, go, go, go. You get dropped in the middle of nowhere, gets tracked by an NPC, and Oracle gets kidnapped by evil. Link, help us. Here's the sword. Yep. So it's the Link's Awakening engine, but it is a little, how to say it, modified, enhanced. Hello? This is Little City. The Mako Tree stands at the far end of this cave. Mako Path. Mako Road. Is this counted as a dungeon? Danger. I don't think it is. I doubt it is. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Spirit Cave. Ah, yeah, no, it's probably not. Oh, it's not. It's not. Pleased to meet you, young hero. I am the Mako Tree, guardian of the Labyrinth. Varen, Sources of Shadows, has taken Nehru, the Oracle of Ages. She's disrupting the flow of time from the past. He's trying to flood this world with her power of sorrow. We cannot give in to one of impure hearts. You must stop Varen soon, but to stop her, you'll need something. This blushy tree. I feel so weird. I'm vanishing. Something must be happening to me in the past. Help! Well, that's not good. The Mako Tree ain't doing so hot. It only applies to Horn Village. Oh, okay. The Mako Tree? This is more of Varen's work. Link, you made it. Varen just leapt through this time portal. If we go back in time, we should be able to save Nehru and the Mako Tree. I'm coming, Nehru! And back in time we go. Alright, we'll think about it next game. Another one! First that guy with the weird hat appears, then you, ever since that girl Nehru came. It's been all sorts of weird going-ons. They look like a happy family. Wish I could join them. Okay, faster this time. I'll throw it, so catch it, Dad. The village isn't hard with the construction of Queen Amby's tower, but you still gotta spend time with the kids. Hey, nice one. Mako Tree's a talking tree, but lately she's been bothered by monsters. This is a little village. Wow! Oh, excuse me, we haven't had any nights for a few days now. Oh. Yes, that one. Village has been full of rubble ever since work started on that tower. Can't get anywhere without a shovel to clear a path. So we need a shovel. The village is full of excess dirt from the tower. There's no room to walk in. Any tools could use a clear path are being used for construction. Okay. But where's Ralph? The queen was very kind until recently. You can ask the village elder about the queen. He lives across the river near the tower. It's not there. Being ready to which you're burning through these 2D games, we'll be hearing Horror and Village theme by tomorrow. Ah, these games are a bit longer than Link's Awakening. Only the darkness can ease my heart. I guess laughing my troubles away is just a dream deferred. What is this little edgelord doing? Only darkness can ease my heart. Oh my god. He's such an emo. I don't think Scotty understood your question, Champion. Oh, you elaborated. You elaborated. Okay. So Scotty, Champion asked, "What game is best? Is it ages or is it seasons?" I am Atla. For 50 years, I was a palace advisor. I've since been chased from the palace and am now tired. I've known the queen since she was young. She always held the people foremost in her heart. But since she took that girl Nehru in, she's changed completely. quit listening to my advice. It was that girl who suggested I be banished, but... Just who is this neighbor? I can only see her as a monster in human disguise. I wonder if the queen is alright. Depends what else like. Yeah, we'll see what Scotty says. Now that he knows the question. Oh, it's the toilet hand. Paper! Do you have any paper? I do not. Darn gaseous seeds, sprouting, growing, making nuts, and all those new nuts got different stuff inside. Ha! Get rid of it for me. Got a gaseous seed. I know there's a store right by my house, but don't go planting seeds there. Okay. Let's plant it here then. Plant a gaseous seed. Yes, please. So this is where the time limit already gets in. We're gonna plant something in the past, and then in the future it should have sprouted. I believe there's 400 years. It's a difference or something like that. Anyway, we'll try to find out. Queen Amby is busy. She's in no mood for any who come empty-handed. Bring her a rare item in tribute if you wish to see her. Scotty says to Champion, I love both equally. I'd say the puzzles and ages and main villainous are strong, but the execution requirement and the dungeon in seasons is equally mighty. Ooh. Seafaring man, a boyfriend. Is this the postman? This isn't good. I want to deliver the mail on time, but I can't do it if I don't know the time. Ah! That's kind of a conundrum, yeah. All right, we gotta get a shovel. Shovel? Not a shovel. Shovel. But first, let's go out of town. See if we can find Ralph, maybe. There's been no night for many days, as if time has stopped. That's kind of sus. Marginally lean towards seasons. I'm rafting. My dream is to make fine rafts that can sail the seas. Alright, we'll come back to rafting then. You look at them as one game, yeah. Makes sense. It's not different from Pokemon, where the games are almost identical outside of the monsters you find, but these are actually, you know, different stories, different games, and then you combine them into one big game, basically. It's kind of nice. Why build such a huge thing? Just work, work, work. This is the only entry to the tower being built to the heavens by the order of Queen Amby. At first, this tower was being built to guide Queen Amby's love safely back from the sea. Ever since Nehru came, the sun sets high in the sky as if time itself has stopped. It's not like Queen Amby to push us so hard in the village. They've started calling it the Black Tower. You can look around, but the construction has some areas closed. If you hang around too much, though, you might get yelled at. Hey, thanks, buddy. The Black Tower. Busy, 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 busy. Hee-ho, oh. Wanna go home? Hee-ho, it's been awful ever since that neighbor girl appeared. Now we have to work hours on it. Oh, those poor guys. This here, that there, no, that goes there. No sleep, my son's home alone. It's no use. What a horrible queen. But don't tell anybody. Okay. Hey, you. We're supposed to finish tomorrow, but we're way behind schedule. We'll never make it. I mean, if you have an infinite day, you might make it by tomorrow. Heave ho! Queen Abby's changed. She never was cruel. Blah blah blah. I'll take that. Hold the phone, stop the press. Samus is turning 40 today. And she don't look a day over 21 or something. It's at Metroid's anniversary today. That's crazy. Digging tool. That's the spirit. Sonny, here you can have this shovel. Can you use the shovel to move that dirt out of the way? You bet your butts. Look at me go. I think this is probably the best use of the shovel in the game series so far. Like, I like how you can dig into stuff, right? But like, I love how you can actually move stuff here. No going past this point, okay. Metro Command 86, yes, I believe that's true. Because it has, this year is the 40th for both Zelda, Metroid, and Kid Icarus, I think. Look at this, we can get a piece of heart. I really think Varen is superior by her being much more on hand and in the story progression, whereas certain general really isn't. Okay. Was there any soil by his house? But yeah, Metroid. Great, great shout there, champion. We can't forget our girl Samus. But Nintendo has. No. There might still be hope, who knows. Right. Maku Road. Oh my god, such crazy puzzles. Oh my god. I mean, you guys, Scotty, already agree that, you know, you already agree that these games are good. That's a good start, huh? You know, I'm a little less happy with these games, but maybe this playthrough will change that. One can hope, huh? One can hope. Ooh. I'ma grab a screenshot of this moment. But Champion, you didn't even have it in your calendar? Oh my god, you don't have Samus' birthday in your calendar? Saw it on a post on info. Oh my god. Don't worry, Nintendo will bring the night. Well, during the night, Shadow Drop Prime 2 and 3 remasters. Oh my god. The amount of copium this man can muster. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Can't I just push this on it? No? Do 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 do. Just do it like that then. Oh, we finally got combat. Can I do that? Yeah. Another piece of art. Let's go. Tim and Scotty agree a lot on things when it comes to Zelda. Wow. Scotty says Samus, is that the opposite of Samtham? Huh? What? What are you guys doing? Boy, this is the guy Baron was talking about. Get him. No, leave me alone. No, that's right. No, leave me alone. What's with ya? Keep clear. Oh dear, get him. Oh wow, you were so daring and cool. Thank you. Who are you? Link? What a nice name. I'm the Mako Tree. You were brave. They said the Oracle of Ages convinced Queen Ambi to build a black tower. Maybe she made them attack me. Thank you for rescuing me. I'll never ever forget it, and I promise I'll repay you when I grow up. This is about all I can do. Aha! Sam us, Sam them. Oh my. Yeah, go before I bonk ya. Remember, I will repay you when I grow up. Be sure to come see me. Dear, when I grow up, I'm going to be your bride. I said it. Oh my god. She's so bashful. Let's go get our reward then. This is weird. It all seems so foggy. I'm forgetting so much. Oh, you're Link! Why are you here now? I've been waiting so long for you, don't you remember? Hundreds of years ago. Link, you promised. When I grow up, I'll marry you. That's what you said, Link. What? No. Wait. 400 years I waited. Yeah, okay, so there's 400 years between the two. But I knew you wouldn't forget about me. Our hearts are bound across time by a thread of... What? That's not why you're here. Why won't you listen to me? Fine. You want to talk about Barret, right? Maybe Barret is using Queen Ambi to raise the tower to the heavens. If one of Impure Heart gains the powers of Shadow, this world will be covered in darkness. That's what this is about. To know the past is to know the present. Baron can do as she pleases if she finds dark power in the past. All will go dark. Link, you must stop Baron and save Nehru. Must I say it again? No. I don't recall, but I think you need the 8 essences of time hidden in Labyrinth to beat Baron. The essences hold the power to see the truth, and they hold my memory. You won't beat Baron if you can't see the truth. With the flow of time disrupted, my memory is fading. What do we do? Well, lost. But if you find the essences, I'll remember everything. I'll be able to stop Baron. Hey Mentuk, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 7th subscription in a row. Thank you so much. That's awesome. How are you today, Mentuk? Scotty says, oh, her holy treeness is just about spot on with how I overhear stuff like all the time. Yeah. Like you say something and you're like, you said that, didn't you, Icarus? Like, no, you did. Please do this, Link. First, I want you to go to Yall Graveyard in the east. I hear the first essence is there. I can't do much, but take this. Ooh. The Ember Seeds in this seed satchel offer light in dark places and burn small trees from your path. Okay, she's all about like, yeah, just burn the small trees. But the trees, like, yeah, just burn them. Okay. $20 Ember Seeds. Oh. So we're back to the same system as in Minish Cap with equipping stuff on A and B, which was originally introduced in Link's Awakening for the Game Boy. So the one we played last time was the more enhanced version. Oh, a chest there, by the way. Ba 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 ba. Scotty's going BRB. Okay. What's in the shop actually? A shield. I don't have the money. I would like to have a shield though. Da 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 da. Hey chicken. You want me to? Okay. Hey, no for shield. Cheers. This one's empty, so soon I'll have to take a break. But we're only an hour into the stream, so yeah. I will probably wait half an hour. Unless someone hydrates. But yeah. I wanna buy this. Wooden shield, 30 rupees. Alright, so the east. Oh, oops. The east is this away. This is the same theme from Link's Awakening. We need a key. No way, it's too scary. It's pitch black inside that grave beneath the tree.
Shut up. It's no good if you get scared.
Besides, it might come out. The ghost. Run along, kiddos. Run along. Can't get that one yet, because I can see something we need a strength upgrade for. So, grave beneath the tree. I believe that's the entrance to the first dungeon there. Told the kids about the Tears of the Kingdom intro, but now they really want to see it. Did you say it was a little scary? Oh, there's the key. You got the graveyard key. So, a game came out rather recently called Mina the Hollower. Which is very much inspired by Game Boy Color games. Especially Link's Awakening DX and Oracle of Ages and Seasons. And I can actually start to see how the area design is very... You know, and also how the characters interact and stuff. I can actually see where they got inspiration from watching these games. So, kind of cool. Is that syrup or maple? I don't remember. Maple. I think it's maple's hot. Oh, we can. Oh, I think I know what we're gonna get in the next dungeon. Anyway, I'm not gonna assume too much. All right, level 1, Spirit's Grave. Let me just check the document to see if we are on track here. I think we are. Yeah. All right. Oh, look at the eyes. They follow me. It's dungeon time already, guys. It's a little later in the process than Tails Cave is, but it's pretty from there. And once again, it seems we have unique dungeon music. Ooh. Ooh, a puzzle. Well, it was just a tutorial, but aha, right, those cube things. Right. Can I push this? No. Hey, Ghosty. Hey, a key. Not bad. Let's see that there. But I kind of want that chest. I have a feeling what it is, but... You found the compass. Yeah. Ah, okay, I was just gonna try it, and then it freaking worked. I did not expect it to work. What the heck? When you played so much Zelda, you try stuff and when it works, you're like, oh, what the hell? Is this the map? It's a ring. You got a ring. Get a place there. Oh yeah, the ring system. Okay, there's a key in here. There? Yeah, okay. That's pretty straightforward. Zelda say yes if we gave her the ring? Probably not. He's just a blacksmith. No, wait, he's just a knight. So, you know, there, yeah. Again, I wouldn't really call that a puzzle. I mean, I guess it is a puzzle, but it's not really. You know? Guess not really. I want to check the map. So, okay. Huh. It's a rather small place. I think I can do like that so I can go both places. We go like, aha, aha. Oh yeah, and then of course I need the chest to appear as well. Obviously, I need the chest too. And there it is. Are they in a relationship law-wise in Tears of the Kingdom? No. We'll get to that when we get to the game, but it's a theory. As far as I remember. I don't remember if it's the voice actor. Yeah. What you know? What does the voice actor know? I don't. I mean, it might be that I just don't remember it, but I think I would remember something like that. There are indications that they are, but. I guess we'll see it when we get to the game. But that's one, like, Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda, and Link are not the same as this Link and Zelda, you know? There's a big difference. They're not even in the same timeline. Relationship. Oh crap, I think we have a small mini boss here. He's not small, but he's annoying. Oh, I can kill the small ones. Nice. Ah! Oh, that was close. Give me a fairy. Thank you. Okay, now we have a... Damn, this is a... I mean, it doesn't feel very big, but... it doesn't look very big, but it feels like a big dungeon. It's just the rooms are like a lot bigger. I feel like. Well, we seem to have enough keys, so. Oh, welcome back, Scotty. Where's this at? Because I got questions, and I'm desperate need of whatever groceries. They're pushing what? Okay. I have a feeling we're gonna get the item. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, look, it's like this is basically, and you'll see that later, but this is a reference to Zelda 1. Actually. Got the power bracelet. Let's go. And see here, unlike what we just played last weekend, this one is just not a passive thing. You have to equip this thing to do something. But from time to time, it's hinted strongly that some of the timeline Link themselves have feelings for each other. Major Link is playing heavily with this in the series, at least from Zelda's point of view. I mean, yeah, definitely. I'm not saying that's not a thing. I'm just saying that officially, I think the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom Zelda and then are the closest we get, but. But again, I don't remember if there's a specific confirmation, like other than there being quite a few hints. And as Real High say, we know that Zelda has feelings for Link, but this is the stoic, quiet hero we're talking about. They're just close friends like Mario and Peach. Exactly, Vince. That's the Nintendo answer right there. Romance in our games. Next up, you'll tell me that trying to come up with an example. That Samus likes Adam or whatever the hell he's called. So we have the nightmare key now. So it's not called the nightmare. It's called the big key here. I think that's what they call it. That's the boss key, as I call it. As I've always called it, the boss key. There's a master. There's a not master. There's a wall master. What? I went right into that. Which right like Samus? Oh my god. Romance in my Xenoblade, as if. Anyway. Uh-oh. It's the Halloween boss. Okay, this is definitely something Mina the Hollow World was inspired by. Holy crap. Oh, I know. Okay, I see. We have to use the dungeon item. Oh. And then there's a ghost inside. Oh my god, that's a pretty cool boss. I gotta stop taking too much damage. Gotta get used to the perspective here. Hey, I got it. You got a hard container. Anybody got romance? Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, I would say that. I wouldn't say it's like in your face, kind of, you know, the same way it is in other games, but it's definitely in all of the games in some way. I'm gonna go full sending and repost because reasons, and a funny reference to that because the power bracelet is the very one item you do not get in a dungeon in Zelda 1. I did actually see and read it. I just didn't do it aloud. But no worries. Do the same way. You got the eternal spirit and essence of time. Even after life ends, it speaks across time to the heart. That's the first dungeon down. How poetic game. It's me, the Mako tree. I hear an essence echoing in the western woods. Can you go there? Sure thing, babe. All right. Let's rate the dungeon, and then I'll take a break to get something to drink. Okay, that's the first dungeon of Ages of Oracle of Ages. That's what it's called. Spirits. No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna get a little more stuck. We'll see. Spirit's Grave. So, let's rate the dungeon. The first dungeon of Oracle of Ages. Let's get going. So what aspects do we rate when we rate a dungeon? I'm gonna go through each one of them, I explain it, and then apply it to the dungeon. Echoes of the Ages, that's me. Boss was called Pumpkinhead. I wonder why. All right. So placement game progression, this was the very first dungeon of the dungeon. Why is that important? Placement in game progression has to do with where in the game the dungeon is placed. It has to do with stuff like difficulty, for instance. Does it live up to being the first dungeon? Like, we can be a little more lenient on like if it's fast or hard, easy. Sorry, if it's fast and easy, then it's like, okay, it's the first one. It's a teach the player how to play the game kind of thing, right? But this Spirit's Grave dungeon was a little longer than Tail Cave from Link's Awakening. So yeah, I do think as an initial dungeon, it worked well. So very, very good first dungeon, I would actually say. Now, the central mechanic is not really relevant here. I don't think there was one necessarily. So let's move on to puzzle complexity. I do think we can talk a little bit about puzzle complexity because we see an introductory level of block moving puzzles, of a cube moving puzzle. We see, introductory levels of going in and out of rooms to get to other places and stuff like that. I don't think the puzzle complexity was very high, but I'm gonna put it at like a half out of like 5 out of 10 because the fact that there's actually puzzles, maybe a 3 out of 10. But the fact that there's actually a puzzle presence here is indicative of what this game is gonna be. I think. So let's see how that's gonna work out. I have probably a 3 out of 10 here on the puzzle complexity. It wasn't hard, but it was present. So kudos for that, I guess. Execution, yeah, and I didn't explain all those things because central mechanic, we can always take that if there is a central mechanic. But puzzle complexity has to do with if there are puzzles, how complex are they? Are they too easy? Are they too hard? Stuff like that. But yeah, they're very easy here. Anyway, execution requirement has to do with hand-to-eye coordination, has to do with timing of movement, has to do with combat situations. And I think for first dungeon, this was actually quite advanced. I'm gonna give it some kudos here because sure though no we're not that many enemies, but the mini boss was he almost killed me. Like yeah, that was pretty tough with like a ghost with smaller ghosts. You gotta get out, like you gotta kill and then kill the ghost. Like it was pretty close call. I didn't die, but it was damn close. But other than that, I would say there wasn't really that much combat or execution required here. Again, it's an introductory level dungeon, so we can't really expect too much of it. But I do think it gets like a 5 out of 10 for being, for being a rather maybe a 6 actually for being having a rather challenging mini boss. Also, you meet the wall master really early as well, right? So. But other than that, it wasn't really tough. There was one thing, and I think that goes back to the puzzle thing, but there was one place where you had to burn through the wall to move on to another part, but was that only for the ring? I think that was optional, right? So that was not to progress in the dungeon. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about that too much, but it was a cool moment to try and burn the wall and see, is there actually an entrance here? And there was. That was a pretty cool eureka moment, but again, it was an optional thing. So I don't know how much I'll count towards, but I will say it was a great moment, a learning moment as well, right? So I hope we'll see more of that in the dungeons to come. Then we have the pacing. Pacing has to do with how quickly the dungeon or how slowly the dungeon progresses. Is it too fast? Is it just right? Or is it too slow? I think this was actually a bit longer than what we've been used to for these 2D introductory ones, but I actually quite liked it. I actually think that was a nice pacing. That it was a little bit more meat in it than there was in Tailgate, for instance. So I quite like that. Level design. Level design has to do with the overall structure of the dungeon. Also has to do with how each individual room is designed. I feel like for a first dungeon, this one had quite a bit of, it didn't really look like anything, I think, when you looked at the map. Let me go in and see real quick here. I mean, I guess you can argue it looks like a ghost, but let's not let's not say that it looks like anything. But the level design was still, I think, quite interesting in that it kind of, it had these fun rooms with like having to go into a room from another side and move the block so you could go up and down and stuff like that. That was pretty nice. I think there was some cool tutorial stuff with like learning how to use your dungeon item stuff, but I don't necessarily think like the level design was standout, but it was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. So yeah. Dungeon theme, I think this has to do with the visual aesthetics. If it has some kind of, also if it has a lore connection, but also like, does it have a theme that you can feel throughout the dungeon? I think this is something I have been neglecting a bit, but not completely. I have sort of talked about when it's been there, like water dungeon is a water dungeon, stuff like that. I think this was quite good. Like it was like an 8 or something because it felt like a grave. It felt like an old place with ghosts and decrepit walls you could burn, with like overgrown decrepit walls and candles and stuff like that. So I think it may not have been like 10 out of 10, but it was pretty like 7 or 8 on the dungeon theme there. I think it was pretty good. And yeah, then we have the music. I quite like the music. Let me go in and listen to it real quick. Okay, I mean, it wasn't the most incredible music, but it fit the dungeon quite well. So a little over average for that. It was unique and it fit the dungeon pretty well. Yeah. The dungeon item, it's a strength upgrade. You know how I feel about that. It is a little better here in these games because it really opens up the map. But and it gives you the opportunity to throw things, but I still think it does feel a little like, couldn't you get this outside the dungeon? Because it does feel a little underwhelming, especially as the first item of the game. It's a little bit like, is this it? Is this what we're like? Are we just, in quotes, getting the strength upgrade as the first thing? That may have been a little boring, in my opinion. So kind of average there. The boss, however, I think the boss is by far the best aspect. It's a really cool first boss of a first dungeon in the game. That's a 10 out of 10, I think. At least a 9. No, maybe not 10, but no. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. You have to damage the boss so it loses its head. Remove the head so the ghost comes out, and then you have to punch the ghost. Fun mechanic for a first boss. So 9 out of 10 for that. It had a cool look, the pumpkin head. It had a cool twist with a ghost, being inside, and it had a cool look. I just quite liked it, honestly. So yeah, pretty cool boss. But overall, is this the strongest first dungeon we've had? Is it better than Tail Cave? I don't know. I mean, it has better pacing and stuff, but I think Tail Cave from a level design perspective is a lot more interesting. I think the music was better. I think the execution requirement was actually better, because also the dungeon item is like the Rock's Feather is insanely much better than this, right? So no. Yeah. So I says, don't get your hopes up. The rest of the dungeon music is equally kind of bland, I'm afraid. So you're saying that the good dungeon music is in Seasons and Ages is kind of lagging behind? It's going to be interesting to see if I agree. But Spirit's Grave, I think we're looking at a nice 6 out of 10 here. If it wasn't for the boss, it would be pretty average, I would sadly say. But 6 out of 10, I think, because of the boss especially, and because of it actually showing a quite high level of for being like, yeah, I don't know. It's just it's not as interesting, I would say. It's kind of cookie cutter in many ways, but it does have some things going for it. And I'm actually, from playing this dungeon, I am going to give it a 6 out of 10, but from playing this dungeon, I have a feeling that we might have some fun with these games. 6 out of 10 is the weakest first dungeon in a while. Yeah, there's been some really strong ones. Boss was lame. I quite like the boss, I must say. I think it was a cool first boss. It's not hard, but I really like the twist. And I really like the look of it. So that one is actually gaining a lot of points for me. But fair enough, real high if you don't agree. That's anyway. Before we move on with the game, I'm going to go get myself another Pepsi Max, and I'm also gonna stretch my legs a bit. So I'm gonna give you guys like a 5-minute recess. I don't know if you can smoke a whole ciggy, Scotty, but you can try, I guess. We're halfway through the stream anyway, so yeah. Anyway, be right back. Right. Shall we continue, my friends? Dee-doo. Right. Where's Princess? Was this already discussed? I don't know. She probably has something else to do. Oh no.
Ow, ow, ow! Watch where you're going. You just hit Maple, the Great Witch Syrup's apprentice. Thanks to you, all this stuff fell out of my bag. The Greatest Witch will be mad.
And I have to get that picture book. Who could have that book, that picture book? Well, it's all made me mad. So I'm gonna take your stuff too. Wait, what? Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. Well.
Now you're sorry. I have more stuff than before. See ya.
Jesus Christ. How dare she? Someone finally came. This headstone blocks the path to the afterlife. I'm actually below here, right? I'd appreciate if you could help me out. I really couldn't bother pulling out my umbrella. Ella. Oh shit, it's that rainy there. Damn. You must have moved my headstone. That means I can move on to the afterworld. Sorry. It's at all the thought of it. Thanks. Oh, I don't know what happened. I just got a sneeze attack. Is that all? Maybe there's something here. You came out since I'm moving on. I don't need this anymore. Take it. Oh, you got the Poe clock. It lightens the heart. Yeah, that's right. Ghosts actually called Poes in the Zelda universe. No, I didn't. But it was damn close. You managed to pop 3. I read that as Goron Blue. Gordon Blue. As long as you didn't put any Gorons in there, I'm fine. Oh wait, there was a piece of heart over here. Let's get that. Goron Blue. Cheese-filled Goron. In the oven at 300 degrees. Three. Almost 700. Yeah, we're just swimming in pieces of hearts. Okie dokes. Well, the Western Woods had something, right? And that's what she said. The tree. There's a weird guy by the sea. He just floats in the air. I wonder what he's like. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We can't go there yet. Maybe we can, but He's back. The weird guy. We all know who the weird floating guy is. Oh no. It's been some game. I forgot all about him. I happily forgot all about him. I want Lineback back, okay? Jeez. It wouldn't leave as much as a skid mark on a Goron. You'd have to extend maybe up to 3,000, my dude. Yeah, that's true. I suppose me like my. What kind of candy's never on time? Chocolate. Isn't that a sweet joke? Oh my god. Can someone bunk the guy in the game? Jesus. What's going on? My grandson is turned to stone. It's so crazy. Sorry. Who lives here? Know-it-all birds. Oh, it's a tutorial. Bunk? The guy, I don't know if it actually worked if you put dot right after that. I am Troy. In my younger days, I traveled the world and saw many animals. Even at my age, I'm quite dedicated. You show promise. You come to hear me speak. So an animal called Dimitri that swims very well. It swims up even mighty currents with great ease. I don't need no stinking tutorial now. It was on purpose. Oh. You didn't actually want to bunk the guy. No. I am Pippin, the expert arborist. I know plenty about trees, but let me tell you something. Blossom and I just had our first child. Yes, we did. Have a look. I am Blossom. This is my first child. And a healthy baby boy. Having trouble choosing a name. Can you help me think of one? What would you call him? Alright, chat. What are we calling the little kid? You want to call him Real High? Jigging, okay. Steven! Alright. We can call him Steve. I guess we can call him Steve. Yeah, I guess go with that one. You would name him Steve? Yes. It's a fine name. I shall call him so. He seems happy to have it. Come visit us anytime. Yeah. We just named a random kid Steve. Wisdom Wits. Let's keep on track. Any Steves in the chat? I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, maybe there's a lurker called Steve. I don't think there's a chatter called Steve, though. Oh. I believe this is the right way. Oh. Symmetry City, right? Oh no. Oh no. I think I know where we're going. Oh, these guys. This is our playground. Won't you play hide and seek? If you can't find the three of us, you can go on. We'll hide. So try to find us. One sec, I need to look at this before I react to chat. So, okay. Ready or not, come find us. Sunday says they show Ganondorf actor in the live action Zelda movie. They have shown. Okay. Like officially, or is it been leaked, or? Scotty says, ha! In a wee but really neat puzzle I'm currently playing Warlock's Tower, I've come across many odd and hysterically funny folks. One being a guy named Todd Tutorial. He offers no help whatsoever. I call him Chad in many recent playthroughs. Chad, yeah. Would make sense. I could have called him Chat to one of you guys, but you know. Okay, let's see. Not in Nintendo today. No, go away. Yeah, I see the source here. But it's not just necessarily Nintendo, is it? Uli La 2. I honestly almost read it as Lucky 2, but that's not. Alright, so it's everywhere right now. We may finally know who's playing Ganondorf. Less than a year away from Sony's Nintendo edition of Zelda. No, basically nothing. According to New York Times reporter Kyle Buchanan, Uli Latukefu plays the role of Gandalf in the film. But it's not been commented on either by Sony or Nintendo. Sony being the producing company, I think. Production company. Why does everybody want Danny DeVito to be Tinkle? I mean, don't you? But yeah, it's not official. It's something a reporter heard. So I mean, it could be official. It could be true, but it's not confirmed. But the only confirmed actors so far are, of course, Benjamin Evan Ainsworth as Link and Bo Braggerson as Zelda. But I mean, looking at a picture here, at Uli, he does seem like a good choice from his build, from his face. I think it could work quite well, actually. But I don't know the actor at all. Black Adam and Younger. I haven't watched any of those shows. So, but yeah. I mean, I can see it. I'll just link the thing I found here. Buchanan. Yeah. Buchanan. Some say it's a bit short. I mean,
say, fellas, did somebody mention the door to
have you
darkness?
seen the guy who plays Gimli in the Lord of the Rings? He is not that short. Buchanan. Hey, Pew. Anyway, good to see you. I know you don't have any sound. But yeah, it's okay. So it's not Is he very tall? He's kind of tall, yeah. He's kind of tall for a Gimli. And I mean, if you see the hobbits, they are also kind of normal sized, right? So it's you can do a lot with the movie magic. Let's just say it like that. Anyway, let's move on. But yeah, interesting that the reported actor for Ganondorf is there. We'll see what they say. There's a lot of Zelda stuff in the rumor press right now. All right, I had to find the freaking. There's one under this rock. That's one. This is someone proposed to your Steve. Steve. I'm not even gonna. Now that Scotty said the other thing, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. And Steve. He's a Steve. Okay. You heard Frodo and Gandalf return of access to new rings. I think I've heard something like that. I think I have. Oh, that's the second one. That one's the hardest. We need to see like a chest. Yeah, I think it's like. No, it just looks like this. Okay. Oh, freak. It's lost woods all over. No. Oh. Okay, let's try and go this way and then down. Here it is. Hey! Okay, that was actually pretty fast. Another Lord of the Rings movie, a spin-off apparently. Yeah. Viewers here with the popcorn. What, you found us all? You're good, mister. Sure. You found us all? Okay, we won't tease you anymore. We'll put the forest back in order. You're stuck in the puzzle? Is that because you look away in the intro cutscene? That was fun. Let's play again sometime. Sure. We're going in there. An ancient cave where it crumbles easily. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. The dungeon just died, I guess. Oops. Get lost. Ah, okay. Link, are you alright? Now you can't get inside. The rock you blasted was a support stone that held up the cave. Too bad neighbor can't give us some advice. Maybe there's something in neighbor's house that can help. Why don't you go look? So I think, since this is a time game, we have to go back to the past to do this dungeon, because in the past, it hasn't crumbled yet. Oh my god. How smart am I? Anyway. Scott says, I don't really care much for this movie shenanigans though. The great Zelda series of games could do with not getting Hollywoodized. A Link to the Past? An actual Link to the Past? Yeah. I don't know, I mean, it's not like I'm super, like, expecting that this will be the movie of a generation. But I am still, you know, mildly interested to see how they'll do, because, you know, it's just fun, I guess. It's just, I mean, and honestly, if it's a way to bring more people into the Zelda series, I mean, I can live with that. Like, if more people get introduced to Zelda, sure. Get more fans in here, it's fine. Alright, let's go to Neidoru's house. Hello, Marco Tree. Goodbye, Marco Tree. Hello, monkey. Hello, rabbit. Goodbye, bear. Hello, Impa. Could there be a hidden room somewhere? I felt a draft from above. Oh. Oh. What's this? An instrument? Mild interest would fit my bill also, but I really couldn't be more indifferent. That's fair enough, Scotty. You got the Harp of Ages!
I am Nehru, Oracle of Ages. You are holding an instrument called the Harp of Ages. I do not know you, but it is not by mere chance that you now hold that harp. You are a hero chosen by the currents of time. Your arrival means I am not in this age any longer. I hit the harp here knowing this could happen. I entrust the harp to you. By playing certain tunes on the Harp of Ages, you can travel through time. Let me teach you the tune of Echoes. If you play that tune, you will unlock the powers of the time portals found across this land. Step into a time portal, travel through time to another age. As you journey, you may learn more tunes that will let you travel through time more freely when you play them. Please, chosen hero, protect this land from the clutches of evil. I'm counting on you, unknown hero. Now we can open time portals. You must save Nehru. Okay, she just knows, I guess. Okay. Hurry! I'm trying my best. Link, that's the Harp of Ages. Maybe you can use it to open time portals and sail through time. The cave has crumbled in this age, but perhaps in the past you can find a way in. I told you guys. Okay, it wasn't the... Yeah, I played it before as well. It wasn't the biggest twist. And I mean, this kind of gets the same feel as A Link to the Past, right? Like you have portals that take you to the other version of the world. You have you can sort of get placed in a right way so that you can, you know, if you are one place, you can take a portal to change the world so you get into a place in the other time. It's kind of the same concept as the light world, dark world, right? Oh wait, no, this was not a thing in the future. Sorry, not. But we have a gacha nut. A ring was inside. Oh yeah, we need to go to the ring vendor. So. Let's do that first, because the rings can be quite nice. Flipping the Goron kind of sounds like a euphemism. I'm flipping the Goron. Welcome back, Scotty. Gashanut, the horror. Do come in, I am Basu, the jeweler. Is this your first time? Then let me explain jewelry. Rings are made from mystical seeds that vary mystical powers. If you wear one, this mystical power has to you. You must keep it in your ring box. The mystical power will gradually weaken, and you won't be able to use it. Understood? Sure. You don't have a ring box. I like you, so here, take this ring box. Level 1 ring box. Take this ring as a sign of our friendship. You got a ring. Until you've had a ring appraised and its power revealed, you cannot wear it. Let's appraise it. Yes. It's called Power Ring. Ooh. Oh. That's a bit risky. Okay, blah blah blah. Rings. Put it on. Yes. What can I do for you? Appraise list. Call this the Discovery Ring. Since soft earth nearby, that's what this ring is. Okay. The Blue Luck Ring. Half damage from beams.
Friendship ring, symbol of a meeting. That's what that ring is. Okay. So this is kind of an extra system here. The ring system, but it is... Yeah. Would you like a ring fortune? No. Do not throw with the cable. But where's the ring box? Is it this one? Must be. But how do I change the ring? Oh, save? Let's save. Oh, you have trauma over the rings because the 100%. Yeah, I'm glad that ain't me. You do know which spots are most likely to produce the rare ones, though, don't you? Let's not go here yet. Let's try and see if we can get to that dungeon and to get it done so we can do 2 dungeons today. That would be amazing. I don't know if we actually can find a portal around here. Looks like we need to find a portal somewhere else. We could try and go from the town, but... Hello? Oh no. No.
I'm so hungry, my stomach hurts. I'm hungry, pardon me. I just thought you could help.
He looks like the heavy mask salesman, but like he has the creepy Nintendo smile, right? Or the Zelda smile, whatever the hell we're calling it, right? Scotty hasn't covered the... I think it's the best guys. Used to 6 dungeons per stream. I'm sorry, okay? These games just don't... They're just not as smooth between the dungeons. The 100% completion is an absolute nightmare. They are estimated to be like what, 17 to 20 hours each, these games, so it's a bit longer than Link's Awakening. I have a feeling we might get some kind of jumping in the next one. I'm looking at this cave thinking there's treasure inside, but I can't get in with this rock here. If I could just blast it away. Uh-huh. Go find something the Queen Avery decides so I don't have to work at Avery's Tower. It's only 21. Yeah. See, so we found now the dungeon in the past, but now we need bombs to get past. So, you know, that's something again that where it's like starting to, you know, It's gonna like put us on a goose chase. All sorts of things. Like a heart piece. Not gonna say no to that, that's for sure. Ah. Yeah, I'm swimming in in heart pieces. It's quite wild. I've been getting pieces, but he was still taken to work at the Black Tower. Hello? Ambi's bombs have tremendous power. Ambi's bombs? You're telling me Ambi's got bombs? There's an... Oh shit, burning the kid. What did the green one? Puzzle seeds? So... Okay, so I need those seeds to get bombs from Ambi. Is my running theory. In this, I really need to remind myself that this is not Link's Awakening. Nope. It's looks like it, but it's not. Alright, so we gotta get in there. Oh hey, Digger Scrub. I think I found the right way. Okay. Hey, 30 rupees. Whoa, that was a creature. A creature of the night. Let's see. Where does this take us? Aha! You got mystery seeds. Maybe those are the seeds she needs. Let's try the owl. Do not forget to feed me mystery seeds. Okay, that's a nice hint. Thanks for the hint, brah. Labadaba. Labadaba. Wait, were you gone? Oh yeah, you. Anyway. Wait, what are you even? No, don't do that, Scotty. Pretty simple diet, yeah. Heard a certain someone's name from over the kitchen. Oh. Oh. Buy something. No thanks. Let me go. Okay. Give me heart. Give me heart. Give me heart. Oh! Not me, totally. Totally. Oh, well, yeah, you know. Those are the mystery seeds Queen Ambi has been demanding. Nice work, kid. I'll take you to the palace. Not bad, kid. You found them. Now come with me to meet Queen Ambi. Quite the nice place. Queen Ambi, he says he wishes to pay tribute. He brings the mystery seeds. The master he has been seeking. What have you brought before me?
Mystery seeds. Nehru desires mystery seeds more than anything else. She will be most pleased. By what name do you go, boy? Link. I offer a reward, Link. Bring it here. Link, this is your reward. Take it with great thanks. You got 10 bombs. My palace is very large. You will not be able to go and find a way out alone. I shall guide you. Let's go, kid. I think we all forgot that Dampy was mentioned, Scotty. I don't know. I think we just moved on. Will that boy be able to return? Yes, Your Majesty. Link! Link! Ha! You've done well. First you let me through the barrier. Now you bring me mystery seeds. Such a nice boy. Taking advantage of people's kindness is too easy. Oh, this makes one less thing that can obstruct my ambitions. But my, these mystery seeds are unpleasant. Their sight and smell. Anyhow. Queen Ambi, now, with my powers, the flow of time is yours to command. For you, I shall create a day that never ends, so the people will never sleep and the work on the tower can continue. And when the tower reaches the heavens, you shall go down in history as the greatest queen to ever live. Oh, I shall be known as a great queen. Nehru, Oracle of Ages, give me an endless day, so the people can work without stopping to rest. Young and old alike will work toward my ends. Yeah. We are closer to the age of shadow, but it's still premature. The true shadow will fall when the black tower reaches the heavens. I climb to its highest turret, then it will come. I'm sorry, did I bring back Summit y'all moved on from? I think so, yeah. Lunch break says real high. You gonna go grab my meatball sop. And I shall turn. Go get it. Let's work, kid. Ambi was pleased to make go now. Yeah, but she doesn't know that she actually helped me too, you know. I actually got bombs and stuff now. So I can go to a new dungeon and stuff now, so... Oh no. Shall we see if we can get better loot this time? Medicine? Which way are you walking? Oh, damn it, she got it. Damn it. Yeah, whatever. Now you're sorry. Damn, she got that potion fast. Okay, let's go to the actual dungeon. Oh. Are you guys ready? Level 2 Wing Dungeon. Good defense is the best defense against spikes. Dungeon? Yes, dungeon. Literally next to... Huh? Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's a key. Ah, I was going the right way. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm apparently not getting any references today. See, now we have to do puzzling here because this cube has to be red. I messed up. Not getting is the current working title of your biography. Wow, wow, that's wow. I'm gonna remember that one. I remember that one. Holy crap. Oh crap. It's gonna be blue, isn't it? That's wrong. Okay. So if I... Nah, that's the same. Okay. Aha. I think... Yeah. Hey, we're there. Okay, so puzzling... Level up. Oh. I see that crack in the wall. Oh, shit. I didn't think they could go up the stairs. He says, I'm lurking for the moment just to say the best part about having an old character is that I get to make 5 more retainers. This is Final Fantasy 14 stuff, by the way. And they're all hot. Oh my god. You need a drink. Then make me. Also, those snake things are adorable. Yes, they are. And deadly. And they're also dead because I'm mean and I kill them. But you know. I always do that shit, right? Oh, I see mine cards. Is that the main mechanic? And the snakes are dead again. Here's the thing. Ah, that was the issue. I mean, there's more of us. Like, it's not necessarily your fault, Scotty, but yeah. The streamer and the mods did not reactivate because we're used to someone always doing it, but someone was breathing in toxic air. Spicy toxic air. Anyway. I was trying not to blame you, and then I ended up blaming you. It is what it is. Someone had to go under the bus, and you volunteered. So here you go. Here you go. We now have a key. So, and we've seen a bit of a sneak peek of the central mechanic of this place. But this is a wing dungeon. What does this have to do with the wings? Oh, it's a bird. It's like a bird. You think we may see a Fire Emblem movie in the future? I don't know if Fire Emblem is big enough in the West for that. Depends if Fortune's Weave makes it blow up. Like, Three Houses was a really good Fire Emblem game for the West, right? But I wonder if Fortune Cleave can do it also. We'll have to see. But I think it's a bit further away. I think stuff like yeah, I don't know. I think other movies might be higher on the priority list. Ooh, 2D elements again. Ooh. Ow. I think maybe this is the case of me being shit. Wow. Do-do-do-do-do. One movie's another Mario movie, maybe a Metroid movie, maybe but I mean maybe we also missing the big picture. Maybe there might be a, I don't know, a TV series, you know, of something. Splatoon anime, Fire Emblem anime, I would actually think would be more more on point for Fire Emblem. Like an anime would be really good for Fire Emblem, I think. But a Metroid movie, I mean, we have it. Metroid is in part inspired by the Alien movie, right? So it would work quite well, I would say. Like a sci-fi, slightly horror-esque thing. So yeah, I think there's potential there, but I mean, I think they should play more with the medium, you know. They should try and branch out a bit, I think. And to do different media, do a TV show or something if they need to. Other M's not really a movie though. I mean, it has a lot of gameplay for a movie in that case. But it also had a lot of cutscenes, that's true. But yeah, we can do better than that. I'm stuck? Really? Is that really the case? That can't be true. That's impossible! It's gameplay? You've never played Other M? You blinked so you missed it. Actually, I actually think I have 100%ed Other M when I played it. Okay, let's see. Can we do like we can do a save and quit, but I mean, it can't be true that I'm stuck. Right? I can't be stuck here. Let me do it. I have this weird division in my... And why am I bugging? Because Scotty is dissing Metroid Other M and calling it a movie. Mooney says, I have this weird division in my entertainment media. Sci-fi is best suited for TV, movies, and series. Fantasy is best served as digital games. Contemporary is best in books. Don't know why, but my brain very strongly prefer it like that. And I will consume all those genres in any medium. That's kind of funny. I will. I'm sure you can, but like, I'm like, huh. Well, Champion got his bunk. Moody didn't even question it. Didn't know it was bunking territory. For Champion, it is. Why are we? Okay, I'm gonna do something because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I'm gonna save and quit and go back in because I'm just wasting time there. Let's go down here. Joking with other I mean, it's the easiest game to joke about in this series. Do you really have a soft spot for that game, Champion, or because it's probably the worst in the series, if you ask me. It's not a bad game per se, but the story is just not what I want from a Metroid. Like, it's just I want Dread and stuff. I don't want whatever Other M was. Okay. Obviously, you don't know. You know. Anyway, obviously, you don't see Other M in the same light as the rest of us. But is it really that good when you think about it? Compared to Super Metroid, compared to Dread, compared to Fusion. Mooney just bunked himself. Mooney bunked himself in his confusion. Oh, that's funny. It reminded me of Pokemon. How can you say it's the worst when we get Federation Force? I haven't played Federation Force, so I can't actually say whether it's good or not, or bad. So, he says, of course I can, but sci-fi and fantasy always requires so much detailing in books because there's no visual aspect to explain new concepts. That's why I put contemporary as books. It's the media that needs to explain the most to flesh out its world. Not sure why sci-fi is movie and fantasy by my own logic though. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair enough. So it's easier to explain contemporary stuff because you don't have to detail as much. You have a lot of concepts, yeah. We're handing out bunks. You want one? Yeah. Mooney used bunk. Mooney was confused. Mooney bunked himself in his confusion. Patrick trashed in his review. Sure, but my tastes in games and Patrick's taste in games is not always the same. I mean, I don't know. I just have this rule that if I haven't played a game, who am I to judge it? I have played Other M, so I can judge it fully and say that I don't think it was a very good game compared to anything else in the series that I have played. And even if let's say Federation Force is worse, that does not stop me from saying that Other M is still bad. Like, just because one game is worse doesn't mean it's not still bad. AJ got her bunk. Let's go. Bunk. Oh god. Also, my body can't figure out if it's hungry or not. Like, holy shit. It's been like I had to fast last night because or like this morning until the morning, or until after whatever I had to do. I had to go for an examination. And then I had to fast. So because my brain knew I had to fast, I woke up and I felt hungry. Usually I don't eat till like 11 or 12 at the earliest. So I was like, why am I hungry? Because is it just because I know that I can't eat food? And then I got home and I ate, but I still felt hungry afterwards, so I ate some more. Then I still felt hungry, and then I ate some dinner, and it helped for a little bit, but now I feel hungry again. So today my hunger is completely screwed, and I think I need a little snack after stream. They're calling a game I like bad. Look. Are you honestly? I know the answer to this, so you don't have to answer it. But it's gonna be a rhetorical question. But are you really so fickle that just because someone says they don't like the game you like, suddenly you feel like you have to like just say, okay, I like it, whatever. It's sad that you don't like it as much as I do, but I can live with that. Again, it's a rhetorical question. Of course he is that fickle, but I'm just like, come on. You don't have to get up in arms about it. Oh, mini boss. It's a gremlin or whatever the hell is. That was uncalled for. When he says, of course you can. You can't get charity bunks. You just can't get charity. You got to commit a bunkable offense, but those are bunkable by Icalo. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm not like that. Oh, okay. Sure. Hey, Anna, what's up? One with no... Did you also get summoned by all the bunks? One with no wings is no match for me. It's a gremlin with big flying wings. Oh, it's gonna remove the floor? That's not great. It's honestly not that great. But look how cute it looks. It's done to commit bungle offenses. Bunks and chain being dramatic. Ah, okay, so it was both. Yeah, okay. I see. Makes sense. Oh shit, he's taking off more floors now. That's not great. Hey, I did it. Very, 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 very. Yes. Alright. There we go. So there's 2 ways to go down here. Hey, Jaya, what's up? I think this one could lead to the item we need. Oh, this is the place you fall down into. Never mind. Yeah, this is under the boss room, of course. Bearded doggo emote? Huh? Oh. Oh, you made a bearded doggo emote. Ah. Right. I also think I'm confused today. Unless it comes to my opinions about certain moves. But anyway, it's fine if you like other M. That's totally fine, champion. I just don't particularly have any... Like, I don't have that much of a love for it. He's in the shadows making retainers. How many have you made so far, Jay? I will say I'm a little bit tired of the same loop of this. Like, this theme is just it has no progression. Do 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 Anyway, that's the feeling I'm getting. The blue wing, with the blue wings, all the color heists. Blue wing, huh? Rock's feather? Question mark. Is it here? It's there! Oh my god! Another 2D segment dungeon item retrieval. Let's go! We can jump now. That's that's already gonna give the dungeon some some credit here. Jumped, Link! Okay. You jumped poorly. The third out of 5, okay. No, I think, nah, I think we'll just do this. 30 rupees, that's nice. I'm hoping that was enough, but now I guess I can... Aha! Aha! Now that's fun. Jump over stuff and make it a color and then use it for a puzzle. Ah. Also minecarts, I guess. Oh my god, the last hole out of all the holes. I'll have some of that even though... Shadows? Something tells me I need to get into that room. But I don't know how. Maybe I do have to. Okay. Let's try this again. Because I feel like I may have missed something. Something I need to hit. A switch I need to hit with my sword. Like this little switch. Yeah. So this is where the minecart started. Like... And then you will see them again in Minish Cap. Oh shit. Ah! La 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 la. La 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 la. So let me do this. Oh, it has to be another color to go up, so maybe blue. That's not gonna be blue. That's gonna be blue. Boom, boom. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. So now we can do this. We have to match these. That's a pretty cool thing. I like that. We got a key. Oh my god, we have 2 keys now. Yeah. And now we have to go back upstairs. Yeah. We can do all sorts of things now because we have the rock's feather. Okay, going back here. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let's change some stuff. So that one has to be blue. Oh, well, actually, I did that because it was a shortcut back. Yeah. You guys do that. Remember this for the rating, you will. Yes. Yes. Yeah, there's a new county update. Yeah. I think I have to go back to this county soon. A cozy game about running a supermarket with not so cozy undertones. It's quite good. I need a jar. All right, flower, land. Thank you. I can't hit you there. Land. Thank you. No, not there. Oh, never mind. That's fine. Oops. Okay. And we just move this one. Jump. I like this. This is a nice little pushing thing where you have to both do execution requirement and puzzling at the same time. That's not bad. That's quite interesting. That is quite interesting indeed. Okay, there's 2 locked doors here. There's another key here. I'm thinking we have to solve this thing. That might be. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. This is definitely. This is more color dungeon than the freaking color dungeon. This is quite good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because when you do this, that means you can now move the blue ones. So you have to match the pattern by pushing these ones. Again, puzzles. Hello. Boom. I mean, it's not a hard puzzle, but it's a fun one, right? It's fun. I like it. I feel my brain is tickled. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So there's gonna be a nightmare key in this room, I think. Or aha. So, okay, we start by doing this, and then we can kill the, okay. So as long as they're a different color, then we can kill these guys. They're the same color, we can't. And then we get the big key, the boss. They do call it boss key. Let's freaking go. That's nice. That's nice. This was a longer dungeon, also because I was distracted and we were talking about all sorts of things. But it was still longer already than yeah. Let's see the boss. Oh, we can get a hint for the boss. The red face fears smoke. Okay. An 8 out of 10. Ooh. Oh, it's this one. Right. I remember now what we need to do. The red face fears the smoke. This reminds me of a Wario thing. Oh. Maybe it doesn't really matter. But maybe it does. Oh, I mean, we got it. Wait, that's not. Can we get some bombs by bombing another face? Uh-oh, it was the blue one. That's not gonna do much. It has to be the red one then. Oh my god, I died. Do not mind this boss. Horrid, just keep remembering the fun puzzles. Are you trying to... You're trying to affect the score? Huh? No. Of course not. I actually wonder if it's easier to go from the start. I think it is. But now I'm gonna do this just because I want to see if maybe you have to get on the right side of the tracks. I think maybe you do. I hope we don't have to do everything here again. Oh, we freaking do we? Oh, and it's okay. The sounds, they're horrible, and I've got a headache on this way. I'm gonna go lurk again. You win. Thank you. I hope so too. Have a nice evening. I'm also kind of tired of the music, especially. But you know, that's a different thing. Now, I'm pretty sure we do need to go from the other. I am just lazy, so you know, it's just. Oh. That's annoying that the corpse run requires you to redo stuff. God, oh my god, I'm going crazy. I think it's on the right track now, though. It's gonna be good. Yeah, it's good. It's a minor inconvenience. Of course, you have to do that thing again, though. So, yay! Okay, we're gonna get some bombs here. 6 bombs. I don't know if that was enough. So where did the thing go? Right there. Ah, yes. Now I must see what can I do. Freaking anti-fairy. Do I have? Do you react to this? Do you react to this? Nope. Anyway. I was like, wait. Okay. I was like, is it the is it Ennio punking or is it the headache? Okay, it's the headache. Yeah. I mean, you may have made it worse, but yeah, it wasn't. That bullshit. Yeah, it's a little. Okay, time to get ready. No color, no. Here we got a fairy. Bombs? Yes, please. Okay, we have 10 bombs. So, let's see if we can do this mofo here. That's green. It's not gonna work. I think. Oh, it's gonna do that, okay. So it's the red one, to be honest. Wow. This is going great, huh? I'm dead again, and we have to redo the whole thing. Are we gonna? Okay, I'll say this: we are going to use the emulator's full capabilities in this run. After my next death, we will be using save states before bosses. So yeah, because this, if every corpse run is gonna be that bullshit, then I will lose my temper. Like, I will lose my temper. I'm not playing Dark Souls here. Yeah, now I'm gonna do that. I'm so dead. Oh, of course, it's the wrong one. I mean, we could also just do this. Oh, I did the exact same thing. Never mind. You gotta time it so it's like when it's like that. Ah, shit. Ah. How far can I go back? Okay, not far enough. Oh, you know what? I think we'll do it because else I have to. Else I have to. What's it called? Else I have to do all the the whole corpse run again. Oh my god. The blue one is really bad because of the fireball, so I'm gonna die again now probably. But like maybe I can be safe down. Nope. Okay. That's good. Okay, now we get a heart. I can? Oh, I never knew that. I thought you were limited. Damn. That's pretty game changing. Yeah, it's a little... It's a little... What the fuck was that? What the hell was that? Oh man. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think we're gonna... Shitload of fragments. It's not over. Okay. But we're almost there. There we go. I think we're good. I think we got it now. But yeah, it was a fun concept to begin with, but... No! Okay, okay, what? What? You actually died from that. What? That is... Oh my god. That was so bad. I can't even. Like, I can't even. begin to explain the feeling I was feeling. That is, so this is where Dark Souls got it from. All right, sorry about that, guys. I just from the beginning, I know that I'm gonna get pissed with these games if I don't do get a little bit of help. From the beginning, I was kind of said that we're gonna try and get through these with some help so that I don't get extremely frustrated trying to play, because last time I played these games, it was not a fun experience. So anyway, you got the ancient wood and essence of time. It whispers only truth, so to closed ears from out of the stillness. I read that as shitless, man. We don't talk about that. Yeah, that's exactly one of the reasons. Oh my god.
Link, I sense an essence of time on the southeast Crescent Island. Find a way there from the town's coast.
Oh, we're going there already. Okay. But let's go back to town. But I do believe this is where we will end today. That was 2 dungeons. Oh yeah, wait. We need to rate the dungeons. One sec. I just need to save. Okay. I used to feel similar to you about the oracles, but for some reason my most recent playthrough changed my mind. Maybe I was just in the right mood. Yeah, maybe. But let's rate the dungeon here. You know, let's do it. Let's give it its fair treatment. Wing dungeon. So I need to be more focused when I do these dungeons, but I was so into different conversations in chat there. But I did notice quite a few things about this dungeon, right? It had a very specific, a very clear structure and a very clear theming and stuff like that. So let's talk about Wing Dungeon. Placement game version, this was the second dungeon of the game. This was definitely a step up in scale and difficulty from the first dungeon. I do think it fits well as a second one. It kind of, it's not too difficult, but it kind of opens up some complexity in the game. Kind of like what the Bottle Grotto did, but even more so, I would say, than the Bottle Grotto did in Link's Awakening. That's kind of the game I'm very much comparing it to, right? Because these are 2E handheld Zelda games. So, right, in the case of Central Mechanic, there was the mine carts. It's always fun to see mine carts in these kinds of games. Choosing the right way and triggering switches and things like that. So that was okay. It was a pretty decent Central Mechanic. Puzzle complexity. This one was definitely higher than before. I'm feeling already like a 6 out of 10 because there was some pretty cool puzzles with the cube turning. Like the cube had to like push to, flip it to the side and stuff. I quite like those. I think there was fun with the jumping puzzles where you had to jump over specific things to change the colors and match some patterns, and it was enjoyable puzzles that made me feel clever, but they weren't too difficult. So the complexity is kind of low, but I think the puzzle variety, very Q-Bird-esque. Yeah, the variety was good. Like puzzle variety, really good, and the fact that there are puzzles, meaning that I still think I want to reward that. So it's a 6 out of 10 here. So execution requirement. This one is, of course, the opposite of puzzle complexity in a way. Like it has to do with like skill-based stuff, and it wasn't necessarily the most difficult, but the fact that you have the Rock's Feather introduces execution requirement things automatically. So like I like the puzzle where you had to push the pot and jump over the pits. It kind of combined the two elements really well. I quite liked just jumping jumping in general. So therefore I think execution requirement is also above average here. So maybe a 6 or a 7. Pacing. I was stuck a little bit because I was dumb and didn't really pay attention. I don't want to punish the dungeon for that. I think the pacing for a second dungeon of the game was quite good. If I hadn't been stuck in those 2 or 3 places, I would have gone rather quickly through this. Yes, the corpse run if you die is horrendous. I think you need to be able to unlock a shortcut there. Either I think the mini boss teleportation thing is placed there too late, or that you should have been able to open a shortcut. I really think that was bad, but I don't necessarily want to punish the pacing of the dungeon for it, because usually I just do them in one run, right? It's not normal that I die, but seeing this corpse run was left a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth. So maybe I'll pull 1 point from the pacing, so it's not a perfect pacing. Maybe it's like an 8 or something. Maybe 2 points. Yeah. Level design. This was called Wing Dungeon, and I guess it kind of looked like a wing on the when you zoomed out. But I think the level design was okay. Actually, I actually think it was rather good. It was like a 7 or something like that, 7 or an 8. Probably 7. I liked how it was structured. You kind of go around and you see sort of the outside of the whole thing. You can sort of see the minecarts. You can't interact with them yet. Then you slowly get introduced to the minecarts. Then you meet the mini boss, get the item, and then the whole thing opens up. You see a lot of pits you can jump and stuff early on, so that you kind of know, okay, we're coming back here, meaning there's some backtracking and stuff. And then you can get into the later part of the dungeon. Once you get the Rock's Feather, you get to some parts with some minecart manipulation and some puzzly, heavy puzzle stuff. So yeah, I think the level design in that regard of how it how it segments the dungeon into fun segments is rather good. So that's definitely a 7 on the level design. I think each of the rooms were quite well designed. I am remembering one puzzle now that I quite liked with the statues that you need moving. I think I'm gonna up the puzzle score to a 7 actually. So the dungeon theme I thought was very weak here. It's a wing dungeon, you get a Rock's Feather. Yeah, okay, cool, makes sense. But the bird / wing stuff was kind of lost on me. Other than that, it was a minecart dungeon. Wings and minecarts, what? So I don't know. The dungeon theme was quite weak, I feel like. Music and vibe. The music drove me absolutely insane. I thought it was a terrible loop. So that's also a pretty bad rating there. Dungeon item is, of course, a 10 out of 10. It's a Rock's Feather. It's awesome to jump. It gives you so much movability, and it opens up the game in a really fun, cool way. Minecraft dungeons. No. Minecarts and a wing dungeon. So yeah, really good dungeon. The boss was absolutely horrendous. That's definitely like a 2 or something. 2 or 3 out of 10. That was not good. The concept is solid. You gotta bomb the right face, and if you don't, you get punished extremely hard. The timing of just using the bombs, like floating around and using the bombs, and that was just not an enjoyable experience. It was just not an enjoyable experience. So overall, I wanted to give this a 7. But let's see, what are the good parts? The placement, the puzzle complexity, center mechanic, okay, like decent. Execution requirement, pretty decent. Pacing, pretty decent. Level design, okay, never mind. The level design is pretty decent as well. So I think I can give this realistically a 6.5. Yeah, I think that's where I am. I think the boss, the music. Okay, I guess the dungeon I really pulls it up. So maybe it is a 7. Oh, I just don't feel like okay, let's remember Scotty's words. Remember the joy of the puzzles. Remember the joy of the Rock's Feather. If we don't look too hard at the boss and the music, I guess I can see this being a 7. It's not like 6 is bad. I just feel like this was a more enjoyable experience than Spirit's Grave. So either we push Spirit's Grave down to a 5, or we put it at a. From what I heard, your argument is around a 6.5 or a 7. Okay. Let's do it then. It's a 7 out of 10. Yeah, some quite big flaws, but also just an enjoyable. It felt like a Zelda dungeon. You know, it was an enjoyable Zelda dungeon overall. It just has a few flaws. So yeah. All right, my friends. We are done with the stream today. This was, the extra stream I didn't really plan to begin with, but then when I looked at my schedule, I was like, you can stream one more time. So that's what we ended up doing. I will return on Saturday afternoon, so that'll be for the Americans and the Canadians and stuff. It will be a bit. It will be a bit early, so sorry for that. But yeah, we're gonna play Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday I'm planning on doing a 4-hour stream. I think. Let me see. Is that what I said? Yeah. 18 to 22. Yeah, 4-hour stream. I also actually think it's gonna be a 4. If I don't die of hunger, it's also gonna be 4 hours on Saturday. So yeah, we're gonna get 3 hours today ish. 8 hours. So we're gonna get around 11 hours in this weekend, which means I hope that we can finish Aegis next weekend. But if we can't, then whatever. But that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Not this weekend, but the weekend after. So yeah. Wait, what? You bestowed bits upon me, Scotty. 1,100, 142. That's 1442 bits. Have some corkies for a most enjoyable first August stream with good banter. Certainly good banter. Thank you so much, Scotty. That's amazing. Thank you very much for the many bits you just gave me. That's yeah, I really appreciate that. And also I appreciate the subs I got today. Let me thank some people. So first of all, Show Off gave us some bits via on-screen celebration. Prismo rated us. Thank you for the raid, Prismo. Scotty subscribed as well. Thank you for that as well, Scotty. No sweat. Mentuk also resubscribed. Thank you for that, Mentuk. And then Scotty gave you some bits. So thank you so much for that. I will have to do my best to get this number down. On Saturday, that'll be counted as a sub-goal stream. But yeah. But thank you guys so much. I owe you one. Or actually 2, but yeah, thank you guys so much. It's been amazing to start a new Zelda game again. As you can see, I'm trying to kind of breeze through the 2D games a little bit. I'm trying to get through them because they're good. Definitely, I definitely like playing 2D Zelda, but my my real passion is, of course, 3D. So getting to that wild era is also exciting. So yeah. But that's been it for me today. It was a good stream. Let's forget about the boss. Boss totally forgotten about. Hopefully the next one will be better. Also, we gotta get started next time on, if Scotty is available. Of course, we gotta get a talk about how we upgrade the sword. Maybe I should look it up myself before Saturday. Maybe that's probably a better idea. But we can always do some preliminary work on upgrading the sword, figuring out what the hell we're supposed to do that. But yeah, I'll look it up and then we can talk about it. Toasty D Chicken, thank you so much for that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me just check if someone is streaming. Could it be that Teddy is on his own? No. So anyone else? No. I think I'm feeling that hunger again, so I'm just gonna end the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. This is real high, and I and even champion are on hand if needed. That's true. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Until then, I hope you stay safe, hope you fly safe, and remember, don't fly too close to the sun. Icarus out.